everyone, this is Ilse, and today I'm going to do two different things in this video. I'm going to start by showing you a present that I received from one of my viewers, and it's absolutely beautiful. I'm actually wearing it right now, and I wanted to show you in what kind of package it came and make some sounds with that. And the second part of this video is going to be me answering different questions. It's actually a tag video that has been going around for a pretty long time. It's called the 50 Goofy questions tag, and I hope that I will be able to answer every question. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do today. If you would like to see a particular part of this video, please feel free to look in the description box so that you can skip to the part that you would like to see the most. And I also wanted to mention before I get started that if you would like to send me a private message, please do that on my email address, because I have so many different inboxes, and most of the time I don't get to the YouTube inbox anymore. So the people who send their stories and their private messages to my YouTube inbox most of the time don't get read by me. So feel free to send me an email at ilse@TheWaterwhispers.com. So that's it for now, and let's get started. This is the package that I received. channel subscribers, and Ayelet, I want to thank you for sending me such a precious, amazing gift. And if you like what she makes, feel free to check out her website. Right now, I'm going to continue with the second part of the video, which is answering different questions so that you can get to know me a little better. Welcome to the second part of this video. This part is going to be whispering slash soft spoken. It meant to be the other way around. But yeah, right now I'm going to do the questions that I received from some people. I know that a few people tagged me, but I wasn't sure if I should do this or not. Before I'm going to start with the questions that I received, I would like to answer a few questions first, which I get from so many people. And the first question is how do you pronounce my name? My name is Ilse, and you pronounce the first letter, the I, as an I, like intro. That's how you pronounce it. And the E is A in Dutch. So eventually what you end up with is Ilse. Ilse. That's my name. And I was born and raised in the Netherlands, in a city which is called Haarlem, with double A, Haarlem. And that's where I grew up. I really like the city. It's a great city to shop. And I used to live close to the central station. It was like 5 minutes walk from the train station and then a 20 minutes train ride to get to Amsterdam. So it was also 7 minutes from the beach. And yeah, so I'm Dutch. Mainly I taught myself how to speak English because I had some English classes in high school, not in elementary school though, but I had some classes in high school, and for some reason I always enjoyed talking in English. I never really felt connected to the Dutch language, and I don't know exactly why, but it just seemed to happen like that. And when I was a kid I always wanted to talk in English, and my dad was a big fan of Ireland and England, so sometimes we would just talk in English for half an hour a day. So if anyone wonders how I got to know the English language, it's mainly because I practiced a lot myself, and I would listen to radio and TV a lot with English programs and watching movies without Dutch subtitles and stuff like that. So yeah, that's the questions that I get a lot. A lot of people also ask me if I'm married, and some people already know that I'm engaged. This is my engagement ring, this one, and the other one is just an extra ring that I made in the Netherlands. Like Chris, his name is in there because he is my fiance, and we don't have a wedding date yet. Just wanted to let you know. If we do have a wedding date, you'll be the first to know, because the community means a lot to me. So yeah, that was it for the random question section that I wanted to answer. And now I need my iPod, because that's where I have the questions. Very sorry for the noise outside. It's really, really, really windy outside today, and so you might be able to hear that a little bit. And the neighbors are home and like just doing their thing, I guess, which makes a lot of sound most of the time. But anyways, the first question is, oh, before I forget to say, everyone who is watching this video and you would like to do the tag, I'm going to put the questions in the description box down below, so feel free to do the video as well. And if you would like me to check out the video, just feel free to send me a private message at Ilse@TheWaterwhispers.com. So here we go. The first question that I have is, what time did you get up this morning? Well, it's Sunday today, and I got up at 1 p.m. How do you like your steak? I like my steak rare or medium rare. I tried it one time that they cooked it for a long time, and I really don't like it. I like it the most when you have a steak that you put some pepper and salt on it on both sides, and then marinate it in oil, and then put it on a very hot grill pan and just bake it on both sides, and it tastes delicious. Best steak that you can eat if you ever go to Amsterdam is at De Nachtwacht. De Nachtwacht is a restaurant which is named to a very famous painting from one of the painters that we have in the Netherlands. Question 3. What was the last film you saw at the cinema? Well, I have a weakness for cute and fluffy things, as many of you know. And the last movie that I saw at the cinema, if I'm not mistaken, was Despicable Me, with the cute little girl with the ponytail look, like, oh my god, it's so fluffy, I'm going to die. That little girl is just so cute. Okay, so question 4 is, what is your favorite TV show? I actually have a few. I am a big fan of Fringe. I really enjoy that series. I really like The Mentalist. At the moment, Chris and me are watching the series Lost, and you literally get lost in it. It's so amazing. I really like that series. And we're also watching White Collar at the moment, which I also really, really enjoy. So that's about it. And I like all the cooking programs, like cooking channels, different cooking challenges, I guess you can call it. I really, really like those. Okay, question 5. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be? Well, to be honest, I don't really have an answer to that question yet, because I haven't seen everything that I would like to see. I haven't traveled to all the places in the world that I would like to visit. So to be honest with you, I don't know. But right now I'm in Toronto and I'm perfectly fine with that. If that's going to be the country where I'm going to stay the rest of my life, I have no idea. But I guess we'll figure it out. Time will tell. Okay, so the next question is, what did you have for breakfast? Well, that's very simple. I had an apple, and that's it for breakfast today. What is your... question 7. What is your favorite cuisine? Wow, that's a hard question. I like so many different things, but especially European cuisines I've noticed. I really like the Turkish one, the Greek one. French onion soup and escargots is absolutely to die for. I love that. And yeah, that's about it, at least for now. What foods do you dislike? I don't. I have a few foods that I don't really like, and that's dried tomatoes, raw salmon, because I had way too much of that when I was a kid, so it's almost like my stomach just simply can't handle it anymore. And let me think if there's something else. I'm not a big dessert fan, so pies with like whipped cream and stuff like that, I'm not a big fan of either. So that's about it. Question 9. Favorite place to eat? Well, my favorite place to eat is actually in the Netherlands, in Haarlem, my hometown, and it's called Brussels. And they also have a beach tent where they basically serve the same food, just a little bit cheaper, with a few special dishes because it's at sea. And then in Amsterdam, the restaurant that I mentioned, De Nachtwacht, they have delicious food as well, so I think that those are my 2 favorite places to eat. Question 10. What is my favorite dressing? I don't really have a favorite dressing. I like everything that tastes like the Asian kitchen, with sesame seeds in it and stuff like that, and everything that just has like a light taste in general. 11. What kind of vehicle do you drive? Well, at the moment, nothing, because I'm not allowed, or I'm not able to drive here in Toronto. I'm also not secure enough to actually do that. But in the Netherlands, my first car was a Toyota Starlet, which was like a really tiny car. And the second car that I got after 3 years, when I bought that one, I got a Volkswagen convertible, which I really, really loved, and which I really, really miss. Okay. 12. What are your favorite clothes? My favorite clothes is a pair of jeans that I have, and then just like a turtleneck. I really like turtlenecks. And then with boots and big fluffy socks. I think that will be my favorite outfit, or favorite clothes, really. Where would you visit if you had the chance? Everywhere. If I had the chance, I would visit as many places in the world as I could, because I love seeing different cultures, different ways of how they live, and it always makes you appreciate the things that you have yourself even more. So I would really like to go to Scotland one time, because the nature seems to be really, really stunning, like really bright colors. New Zealand, China, Japan, Indonesia, Africa, Mexico, just a few random countries that I mentioned, but I would like to visit way more countries than that. Cup half empty or half full? Well, you know what? That actually depends on how you look at it. If you have the cup and you fill it all the way and you drink half of it, it's half empty. But if you ask for a drink and you only want it half full, then it's half full. That's how I look at it. Where would you want to retire? Well, same question as I gave before, because I haven't seen all the places in the world yet. I have absolutely no idea where I want to retire yet. I hope that will take me a while still. I would love to see more of the world so that I can have a better judgment on what I like most and what suits me the best, I guess. Favorite time of the day? Okay, that's really short. Nighttime. I'm a night owl. Most of the videos are filmed at night at like 2 or 3 a.m. because I simply function the best at night. I don't know why that is. I know that a lot of people have it. I don't know how it's created like that, how you get into that kind of rhythm. But in general, I like to live at night and sleep during the day. Where were you born? I answered that question in the beginning. I was born in the Netherlands, in the city called Haarlem. I always call that city like it's like Amsterdam, but then 10 times smaller. What is your favorite sport to watch? Right now, I really enjoy ice hockey. When I was a little younger, I used to like to watch horseback riding, sport events, and ice skating, like where they dance on the ice and everything. I used to do that too when I was younger, and I used to horseback ride until I broke my arm 3 times. I decided not to risk it anymore. The next 3 questions that I have are number 19, 20, and 21. And of all these questions, I actually have no answer. 19 is, who do you think will not tag you back? 20 is, person you expect to tag you back first. And 21 is, who are you most curious about their responses to this? Let me just say one thing. I have no idea who's going to tag me back or who's going to tag me, or I'm not very curious about anyone in particular to do this video. But if you watch this video and you haven't done the tag video yet and you would like to do it, feel free to give it a go. Okay, 22. Bird watcher? Yes, I like to watch birds from time to time. When I was younger, I would always look at the different birds and try to get a close-up picture of them, and I would always look them up in a little book that I had with binoculars and look at different birds. I really, really enjoyed that. And if I would get the chance to do it still, I would totally do it. Are you a morning person or a night person? Well, like I mentioned, I'm a night owl, so I am a night person. Do you have any pets? Well, in fact, I do. I have a tiny little hamster, and her name is Happy Fluffy. Yes, that's her name. And she is really fluffy and hopefully really happy too. At least she looks like she's happy. But I studied animal care, so I had way more animals than that in the past. Like 2 years ago or 3 years ago, I had like 5 different rabbits, turtles, rats, different kinds of hamsters, fish, all that kind of stuff. So I really, really like animals, but right now I only have one tiny little fluffy hamster. Any new and exciting news you'd like to share? Well, I'm actually really, really, really exciting about a few interviews that I had for big magazines, one in the UK and one in the US. And I'm really curious to know how people are going to respond to that, and if more people are going to find out about ASMR because of the articles, because that would be really, really great. And I try to talk about the ASMR community as much as possible, because personally I think that the media is putting all the attention towards a certain ASMR artist, which is nice. It's nice to talk about what you're doing, but that's not really what it's about, is it? It's like more about the community, because without the community I wouldn't have a channel in the first place. So that's the exciting news that I would like to share with you today. And let's have a look. The next question. Okay, next question is number 26. What did you want to be when you were little? When I was little, I always said that I wanted to be a cleaning lady. Believe it or not, I always loved to clean up my room and that it looked like nice and organized. And I think for some period of time I wanted to become a pilot because I wanted to travel. I just didn't know anything else that would be related to traveling back then when I was a little kid. And the third thing was that I always said that I wanted to help people, so I always wanted to become a psychologist. Okay, number 27. What is your best childhood memory? That has to be the time that I was in Turkey with my dad. I actually made a long video about that with a photo album and like speaking some Turkish, because I remember a few words. But that was definitely the best time. And for some reason, one memory really stick around for like a long period of time, and that is I was always collecting shells and I had them in a bottle, but there was a little animal in one shell still, and that was like biting me, so that was something that I could really remember still. Okay, next question is, are you a cat or a dog person? I am a dog person because you can connect with them a lot more. They always used to say that our dogs have an owner and cats own an owner, so they're a lot more individual and less interactive, even though I know that that's not the case with every cat. I had some really adorable cute cats that I really liked, but nonetheless I'm still more of a dog person, and especially like small and middle-sized dogs. Are you married? Question 29. No, I'm not married. I'm engaged. 30. Always wear your seatbelt. I have to admit, I didn't always wear my seatbelt, but that changed over time. So nowadays I do. Been in a car accident? No, I'm fortunate enough that I've never had a car accident. I never hit like a pole or whatever. I never got in a car accident in the 5 years that I had my driver's license. I've seen them happening around me though, which was really creepy, but and like I've ended up in like almost accidents because people didn't see me, for example, and they would just hit me at like full speed. But it never happened. 33 is favorite pizza toppings. Now, I'm not a big fan of pizza either. I like eating it, but my favorite pizza is the Hawaii pizza. So I think ham, which is pork, and pineapple, and cheese and tomatoes are probably my favorite topping. And everything that has goat cheese and olives and vegetables is something that I really like. Favorite flower? I think I would say that that's the lilac flower, like the butterfly bush they just like smell so nice in the summer, and they attract these beautiful butterflies, which I really like. Oops, I skipped one. Any pet peeves? No. 36. Favorite fast food restaurant? I don't really have a favorite fast food restaurant because I don't really like fast food. If I can choose something healthy instead, I much rather prefer doing that. But I have to admit that I like the burgers from Burger King and the snack bars in the Netherlands where they serve fries, and they have this sauce that you can mix up, like 3 different kinds of sauce, and they call the sauce war oorlog, which I really like. It's like a peanut sauce with tomato ketchup, mayonnaise, and then onions chopped up, and you can dip your fries in that and then just like mix it up. It's so good. I really like that. Don't tell anyone. 37. How many times did you fail your driver's test? I failed it once. the second time I got it. My theory, on the other hand, I had to do 3 times because I'm not someone who is very good in learning theory, but I'm very good in doing things like right away instead of reading a textbook first. But obviously with driving a car, you need to know what the signs mean and stuff like that. But yeah, it took me 3 times to get my theory and 2 times to get my actual like driving on the road. 38. From whom did you get your last email? Wow, that's difficult because I get so many emails a day. I can say the last one that I've read, and that was from Rochelle, who commented on my Facebook page, and she wanted to send me a gift package. So yeah, she is the last person that I received an email from, as far as I know. And then the next question is, which store would you choose to max out your credit card? There is no store that I would max out my credit card. I personally really don't like it to be in debt, and I don't like to spend more than I actually have. So there is no store that I would do that. Do anything spontaneous lately? Well, actually quite a lot of things, because I went to Canada, and I've did a few other things with in the music field, which was pretty spontaneous. I'm going to be in a few music videos of the Airplane Boys, which are pretty well known here in Toronto at the moment, and that was really, really exciting. Number 41. Like your job? Well, there were times that I really didn't like my job because I used to work 3 different jobs, and I really didn't enjoy working those jobs. But right now I wouldn't really say that I have a job. I spend all my time on ASMR videos, watching other people, connecting with other people, and spreading out the word through ASMR, and I'm really passionate about that, so I love it. Broccoli? Yes, I do like broccoli. What was your favorite vacation? My favorite vacation was the one that I spoke about earlier, when I went to Turkey with my dad. And another favorite vacation that I had was the first time when I went to Toronto when I met Chris. Last person you went out to dinner with? Well, that was Chris and Kate Mole. Kate Mole interviewed me and Chris for her documentary, which is called The ASMR Project, and it was a lot of fun. We went out for sushi. What are you listening to right now? Right now I'm listening to an airplane that's passing by, and I hope it's not too noisy. What is your favorite color? My favorite color, I would say, is blue, like the whole blue palette, basically. So not specifically one color of blue, but different kinds. How many tattoos do you have? I don't have a tattoo, but I'm planning on getting one on my right ankle one day. I'm not sure when, because I don't know what I would like to as a tattoo. I don't know what I would like to have yet. How many are you tagging for this quiz? Everyone. So I don't know how many people that is. I guess it depends on how many views the video is going to get, and you're all tagged. Feel free to do it if you feel like doing it. What time did you finish the quiz? Well, we don't know that yet because we still have one more question. Am I a coffee drinker? No, not really, but I have like phases that I like to drink it. So sometimes I like to drink it black, sometimes I like to drink it with coffee, obviously coffee. I mean with milk and sugar, for example. And it's 6:45 p.m. on Sunday right now. So this was my little show and tell unpacking / 50 goofy questions video. I really hope that you enjoyed it, and feel free to do the tag as well if you feel like you want to do it. And further on, I really hope that you enjoyed this video. I think my next video I'm going to try to make a whisper video again, and one of my upcoming videos will probably be a Dutch video since a lot of people requested that. And for now, I would like to thank you so much for watching and listening. You guys have no idea how much it means to me. Maybe you do, but as thankful as a lot of you are towards me, that's how thankful I am for you. And I love you with all my heart. Thank you so much for all the positivity and the positive comments and loving and humble comments on my channel and my website, my Facebook page, and my Facebook, the other Facebook that I have, on my other 2 channels. I just want to thank you for everything, and I'm so grateful. And if you ever want to contact me in a private message, send an email to Ilse at TheWaterwhispers.com. And I'll make sure that I'm going to get a P.O. box one of these days, because I know that a lot of people would like to send me something, but I can't give my address out to everyone. I hope that you understand that. So yeah, I hope that you're going to have a good day, good morning, good night, whatever it is you're going to do. I'll be thinking about you, and I love you guys.